All right, so let's talk about the Ionian mode. Ionian mode, once again here I'm going to do it in the key of C is my C major scale. And you see the X's over the notes means that those are notes that you should avoid. I already talked about all of that avoid stuff in the last chapter, so you know that you take this with a grain of salt. So you would avoid the root when playing that major seventh, okay? The reason for that is obvious enough, okay? Can you hear that? So it clashes pretty bad there because it's that half step, that minor ninth. But one way in which you can avoid that is change your major 7 chords into major 6 chords. And then there is no conflict. Now the other avoid note is the 4th. Now why do you think you would avoid the 4th? See this down here? See how the 4th conflicts with the 3rd? But once again, avoid does not mean never use. Avoid means that you don't land on it, okay? You don't just stop on it as a point of rest. So this would not be good. Yeah. Not too good. But now what about this? That's fine. That's okay. Now you might even say, like, starting on a note, ooh, that's kind of tense, but it resolves real quickly. So a lot of times, think of those avoid notes as spice. So you can decide how much you want to dial in that spice or not. Do you want to put in more spice or do you want to take it out? If you want more spice, then you can try using those avoid notes a little bit more, all right? If you want it to be just clean and, forget it, I don't want any tension, then take those avoid notes out altogether. Now, you see what you get? If you take those avoid notes out, we have D, E, G, A, B. And this is really, what? It's a minor pentatonic scale starting on E, right? Or you can also look at it as a G major pentatonic scale. So a major pentatonic scale starting on the 5th. So if I played a C major 7, and I do that pentatonic scale, that sounds real nice, right? And kind of gives you a modern sound using that pentatonic scale. Remember, pentatonic scale, penta, 5. Pentatonic scale is a 5-note scale, all right? So, all right, that's your Ionian mode. Come back, we'll talk about Dorian.